Hey, hello everyone. Hey, we are getting this going here. We are going to be doing some stuff with Battle of Legends Volume 3. That's Battle of Legends Volume 3. We are going to put it into Unmatched Adventures. We're going to take a couple of these guys, start off with a couple of these fighters into the Mothman. So we're going to see exactly what we look like here with this. Over to the board view here. Hopefully we have everything in place there well. Looks like we do. So we've got everything here for Unmasked Adventures and Mothman. We're going to start off here with Chupacabra and Pandora. Now the reason we're starting with Chupacabra and Pandora is because these are the two fighters in Volume 3 that don't have to have any type of changes done to them for this to work in Unmatched Adventures, or we don't have to like come up with any special rulings for them because both Blackbeard and Loki get a little quirky going into it. That's all right. Decided to just start off with Mothman because that's kind of the base. I randomly selected two of the minions and it gave us Loveland Frog and Skunk Ape. So we're going to take care of those. So I guess we are ready to get going here. We can take our initiative deck. Just four cards in the initiative deck right now. We'll be getting some others later because Loveland Frog has these additional ones that will jump in at the end of all of the rounds. But we'll just see what we got here. See the order. Let's see what goes here. We'll start off with player number one. Player number one is Pandora, which means we get to start off and we get to do open up Pandora's box here to start off her ability. For those of you that aren't familiar with it, she basically starts with her sidekicks off the board, which is more of a special disability, but that's okay. And then we open up the box, and there's all this here, but we're basically just going to play blackjack here. Okay, so we don't want to get three feathers. Three feathers is bust. So start off with pain. Deal one damage to each opposing fighter adjacent to Pandora. That is unfortunately nobody. Grab another card. Move Pandora up to one space. So we get to do that. Move her up to one space. Now I want to take another one. There's one card in there that'll bust me right now, and that would be the one that has the two feathers on it. I think I feel safe grabbing a third here. Hey, gotta draw a card. I guess I do need to draw cards for these guys. Two, three, four, five. I didn't starting off without a hand here, guys. That's great. So this is Pandora's opening hand here. We just drew a card off of that. So we have a sixth card. I think I'm going to stop with three here. So we have three revealed miseries: pain, confusion, and greed. We have three of these. So that's good. We'll just put those right there. Remind us that we got three of those. Guess I can draw a starting deck for Chupacabra here. Three, four, five. See what he's got. He's got some versatiles and stuff there, so he's not in too bad a shape. We'll sit those there for him. These for Pandora. Now I get to actually look at like what we want to do here for Pandora. Okay. They already want to combat. Unless I don't have any of my cacodemons yet. Faint. That one there. Add +1 to this card for each revealed misery. I've got like and look at your opponent's hand. I've got like three miseries revealed right now, so that would be a six. So that would actually be pretty good. And I think I may just go here and hit Loveland Frog with that six. So we're going to maneuver, go up to Loveland Frog. we got another one of these cards, that same card. That one I stuck in the sleeve backwards. Don't stick cards in the sleeves backwards. There we go. I think the others are okay there. Okay. So we'll go maneuver there. Actually, let's go here and get by this bridge. Just so I'm by the bridge in case I decide I want to use it. We will attack Loveland Frog with Pandora. So, I'll have Loveland Frog. We'll grab its card. And it is playing Leg Thrash. The Loveland Frog won the combat, deal 2 damage to an adjacent opposing fighter. Well, it's not going to win because during combat, this is going to become a 6. So that's going to deal 3 damage to the Loveland Frog. So going to go down to 7. Go right there. You will go there with a Loveland Frog. And then I get to look at the opponent's hand. Now, looking at the opponent's hand is I'm basically just going to take a look at the top card of their deck because that's their hand. So Loveland Frog's top card is it emerged from the swamp. Place the Loveland Frog in the closest starting empty space. Then deal 1 damage to each adjacent fighter. Okay, so I just got to think about that. Um, is make sure we're not in a spot to get hit by that, but he's going to be defending with 1 or attacking with 2 next time. And honestly, I'm just going to go ahead and leave this card face up on the top of his deck because we know what that card is coming there. All right. So at the end of the turn, we shuffle back into Pandora's box and we shuffle up her box. Not sure what order will be. Oh, other than I'm dropping them and I can see them now, so that's not good. We'll give this a little bit more of a shuffle there. Oh, currently doing a solo game of Kenfire Delve. I don't know that game. All right, so we're gonna put this here. See who is next in our list here. Initiative. We have Skunk Ape. All right. Now Skunk Ape has a move of 3. Skunk Ape can move either direction. So let's take a look here and see what we want to do. Because Skunk Ape could one actually Skunk Ape can get to Chupacabra in 2. It would take him 3 to get to that. So he is going to go to the Skunk Ape is going to attack Chupacabra. We're going to take a look at what Chupacabra's got here. Hey, Chupacabra recovers 1 health. If you win the combat, it recovers 2 instead. That's 7 or less health. This card's value is 5. Those are attacks and a feint. Really, this is the only one that really makes any sense to go with here. So we'll see what we got here because the feint, I don't know that I really want to throw the feint here in the Skunk Ape. Let's see what we got. Okay, this is a 2. If the opposing fighter is a sidekick, the value of this card is 5 instead. So take no damage from it. I would technically heal 2, but I'm at full health. I might should have just taken that one, but you never know on these things. Hey, next initiative card is player 2, which is Chupacabra. Okay. Well, here I can like double attack Skunk Ape here. I can do this, which will probably win, and then I can throw that, which I could boost. I don't know if I necessarily have anything I want to boost with, but I can see what I draw here. Let's go ahead and attack Skunk Ape. skunk ape is, oh gosh, it's a hoax. No. Ah, I did nothing and I didn't even win. That was terrible. What were the chances of that being a hoax right off the bat? Gosh. Okay. Well, I am going to draw a card from my ability. My ability is after you attack, you may draw a card. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a card from that. Get feeding. And I'm going to go ahead and maneuver since that one's so terrible. Where do I want to go here now? 1, 2, 3. That way, Mothman's 2 away. So 2, 3. And natural toughness. Okay. I'm gonna go there. That went really bad for that. And I could choose. Actually, he's gonna go to Mothman. Will go to Chupacabra if I do that. If I go there, yeah, he's only 1 away from that. So right there will work. I could choose which way we want Mothman to go because Mothman can go either. Well, the Mothman. I put Mothman in there. I didn't put Mothman in there. Right, that's fine. We'll put Mothman in. He's just going there. I didn't see that. Okay. Loveland Frog is already adjacent. So Loveland Frog is going to attack Pandora. We know it's a 2. What does Pandora have in hand here? And then place him in the closest empty starting space. Probably be 3, but it's not going to be much. Only attacking with a 2. You know what? Could boost this one, but I don't need to if I play it here because this will win because that's a 2. And then I can deal 2 damage to the opposing fighter. I think I'm going to do that. I'll do this. So I'm going to win, and that's going to deal 2 damage to Loveland Frog, which will get Loveland Frog down to 5. Loveland Frog there. Oh, and this did make me. I should have shuffled Skunk Ape's deck, but that's fine. All right. Now we will get to Mothman. Mothman is going to attack Chupacabra because he's only 1 space away from him. It would take him 2 to get to Pandora. So Mothman attacks. Mothman attacks can actually be something. Let's go with a feint. Let's see what happens. I think it's good to feint this guy. Oh, oh my word. 2 deceptions. Oh, yikes. My word, 2 deceptions to start with. Who shuffled these decks, man? I Yeah, the Bruce Ali set. Not sure exactly when that is coming. We haven't been given a solid date on it. That's going to be the later part of it. I would think it would probably be later than August. I'd say I know TMNT was coming was coming in like September. I think it's going to come after that. So I'm thinking maybe end of the year, but maybe it comes before that. I don't think I wouldn't expect it to be that soon, but maybe it would be. We haven't been given a real date on it yet. It is sometime this year. All right, I gotta shuffle these initiative cards up again. Oh, wait a minute. I'm supposed to do these. I didn't do these right. That's okay. To the Doom tokens on the lowest numbered bridge. We haven't put any Doom tokens on. At +1, so it just goes up one. Hero is sidekick adjacent to Skunk Ape. No one's adjacent. The Loveland Frog will stick in another Loveland Frog card in there. So we'll do that. Forgot to resolve these initiatives. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay. All right, starting with the initiatives. See who we got here on this. Gonna start with player one again. So Pandora. What you got? Well, first of all, I can look at my hands before doing the box there. Return. Got another one there. Let's see what we get here. Okay. Let's open the box. We'll see what we get here. Okay. Confusion. Move Pandora up to one space. Um, want to. Yes, move her there. Greed. I draw a card. So I pick up another card, another Aphrodite's Beauty, which is cancel all effects. And recover health for each misery. It's a good health recovering thing, but doesn't do a whole lot else. Probably safe to draw here. Hope. Okay. Look at the top card of Pandora's box before deciding whether to reveal it. This will be pain where I deal one damage to everyone. I will draw that one. That's going to give me four, and I will deal one damage to Loveland Frog, who's now going to be a four. And I'm going to stop with four of these. Five is the most you could ever get. Um, so really, one of these is going to be a one feather. One of these is going to be two feathers, and one of these will be the blank. But it's a 1 out of 3 chance. It's not really good odds. I think I like these fours better. So we'll do this. Let's go ahead. Take this here. Take a looky. Get rid of a lowland frog. This is going to be like a 7. That'll be pretty strong there at a 7. So let's grab this. That's going to be 3 plus the 4. That's a 3 defense. Okay, well, he's not going to win. We know that's not happening. So it's going to deal 4 damage, and that 4 damage I deal eliminates the Loveland Frog. So Loveland Frog is already gone. Got rid of it pretty quick. So goodbye, Loveland Frog. Put you up there because we're more worried about y'all. You can go over there. You guys are gone. Hey, now we go back to Harris Curiosity. I now have another action, which since I don't have a scheme, I guess I'll maneuver. Decide where I want to maneuver to. If you want to combat, return a card from. Okay. Where do I want to go? Certain where I want to go. May just stay there. Kind of like that spot. So we're dealing some damage into these guys. Skunk Ape. Hey, Skunk Ape will move one spot. Skunk Ape will attack Chupacabra. Okay. Gonna use natural toughness. It's really the only defense I have that's worth anything. Okay, it's a 3 into a 3. Um, I did win that, so I don't get the card back. Skunk Ape's initiative card goes to the bottom of the deck since it lost. That kind of sucks. Loveland Frog is out of this game. What to do with Skunk Ape's initiative card? Frog stripes again. Player two, which will be this guy here. I really haven't got anything good to do here. Gonna maneuver. Oh, that's a feint. Yay. Maneuver again. Getting real good spots here. We'll go there. Go right there. Then we can pick which one it's gonna be. Mothman. Okay. Mothman's going to attack. It's going to go here. Mothman will attack. Who's Mothman going to attack? I want Mothman to attack Pandora or Chupacabra. Who's in better shape here? Three, faint. Three in a faint. Got 11. Ravenous lunge. Faint. Wounded beast. Oh, a lot of great cards. And do this here. So this way, if it's something bigger than a three, I can at least heal it back up. Cards aren't taking a lot of damage yet, so that's good. It's a feint. Okay. So that just cancels it. So that's just nothing. Okay. Nothing much happening there. Okay. The damage equal to the threat murder. The one hero is. Okay, junk into Sky Gank. Nobody is. No Doom tokens, so it's just going to go up one. All right. Only got these four in here now because we are done with the Loveland Frog. This guy's going to start coming back in, though. Okay, I have no idea what order that is. Okay, shuffle these back into Pandora's box here. Supposed to, do all these, but I haven't been doing that. Let's get them all facing the same way. All right. Player two goes first. That's going to be Chupacabra. All right. It just doesn't have much to attack with here. Hey, weird, I'm going to maneuver. Oop. Okay, since I saw these, we'll just stick them in there into that somewhere. Okay, settle. Okay, this really isn't going to do a lot in this game. So that's not a real great thing. Three. So if I go here, he would attack me. If I don't go, he moves up the threat tracker. Boosting. we'll draw another card at the end of the turn. Traveler of the Night. Grabbing a lot of good stuff for Chupacabra here. Just going to stay there. Skunk Ape is going to go. All right, Skunk Ape will attack. We knew that was going to happen. Yeah, let's go ahead. I need to get some health down anyway. See what you got. Boom, a deception. Look at that. It's all like Skunk Ape is done here. Throw these things, man. What is up with this? This is really kind of something here. All right. Mothman. Mothman will attack one of these. He's in better shape. Probably Pandora. I'll have her take it. Okay, overwhelming dread. We're gonna feign it, so it's not gonna go up. It wouldn't anyway, but she's gonna take some damage. And Mothman does not move. Oh, got some damage into someone now. I knew that was not enough cards for Skunk Ape. I knew something was funky there. Okay. So nothing much there. It's gonna be Pandora's turn. Time to open this box. Let's see what we get. Okay, greed. Draw a card. All right. Is your fighter in any space? That could be fun for later on. Move Pandora up to one space. I really don't want to move, so I'm just doing this just to get another one. Hope. Look at the top. That is not the one. Deal one damage to each fighter adjacent. That's going to be Mothman, who will finally get dealt damage here. We haven't been doing a lot to old Mothy here. All right. I'm going to stop at 4. So we have 4 revealed miseries. And the combat, return, divine, hindsight, cancel all effects. Make a heal back up. I think I want to do that later. Turn a card from the there's the good stuff in the discard pile. Let's see if we can happen to win here against Mothman. We're just gonna throw this in the Mothman. The feint. I do win, but he unfortunately feinted it, so I don't get the effect. So that'll be 1 damage to him. That was nuts. Didn't really do a lot. Pretty good on defenses. Just do it again. Do it again. Same attack. Oh gosh. All right. Each adjacent opposing fighter. Lowest numbered bridge. Well, both going to take a damage here, so that didn't go well. He completely blocks it, so I do not win. And that's 2. So we have 2 on the lowest numbered bridge, which would be bridge number 1, which is suspension bridge. Not good. We're getting doom tokens. Okay. That went really bad, guys. All right. Yeah, it was my player 1 turn. So also shuffle that back up. Okay, Skunk Ape deals damage. He's going to deal 3 damage to Chupacabra. 1 plus the number of doom totals, so 1, 1, 2. It's now at 5. Okay. Really need that Cacodemons card to show up for Pandora. Because you can just end up in a spot where you just don't have her dies in there anyway. It's like, what are y'all supposed to do, you know? All right. Next round, see what we got here. Mothman. Mothman will attack somebody. Let's go ahead and we'll have Chupacabra faint this. Imaginable doom, so Chupacabra is just going to take 2 health. The effects do not go off. Next, we're going to have Skunk Ape, who will attack Chupacabra. Didn't think that out particularly well because I don't have 7 or less health. Skunk Ape's just going to attack it. We'll take it. Sidekick, the value of this card is 5 instead. He's not a sidekick. So we'll just go to 6. At least that card's in play now. Player 2, which is Chupacabra. What does Chupacabra want to do here? Just start with health as well. Let's attack Skunk Ape. Just a blank 3. So this is a 4. So Skunk Ape will take a damage. And Chupacabra gains a health. And then I will choose to draw a card from Chupacabra's ability. Now I have 2 actions. Boost this one. I got Unsettle I can't do much with. So let's do that. Let's do this. We'll attack Skunk Ape with it. It's just going to be a blank 3. So this is a 4. Could drop that in there. Don't want to drop that in there. I make this a 8, which would do like 5 to him. It's pretty good. Let's do that. Gonna deal 5. I'm gonna drop this down to a 4. And then once again, Chupacabra will draw from ability. And then since I had 1 other action left, since I gained an action, I'm going to draw from this gained action. And I'm going to move right there, just not be right adjacent to it. And this, of course, will be Pandora. Player 1. See what we got here. Gonna open this box. All right, pain. Deal 1 damage. That'll be 1 damage to Mothman. Oh, whoa, we're gonna summon a Cacodemon. Let's go and put you right here to start with. Grab another one. Misfortune. That is 3. So now I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna take 3 damage because I drew misfortune. Ugh. Okay. 3 miseries. Is that good enough to heal with? I think it is. So let's put this back on to you. Go ahead and attack this Mothy here. Good. That's a 2. Goes for edge. Of course, I cancel effects. It doesn't matter because it's a 0. All I'm doing is I'm just healing. I'm going to go and heal 3, get back up to 11. There. This is going to advance it up to there. So some things happen now. That goes there. Okay, place Mothman adjacent to the hero with the lowest health, which is going to be right there. Let's go there so that Pandora has a route to him. And each player discards a card. Honestly, that ain't. That's the wrong spot. These in the wrong spots here. Honestly, that ain't doing much. And Unsettle ain't doing much in this game. This into that. So we can see what's going on here. Skunk Gate deals damage, but there's no one adjacent. So that's all we got there. So back to shuffling these adjacent, these initiative cards. If you're ever curious about the what size cards these are on the initiative cards, these are mini European. If you're looking for sleeves, it is good to sleeve these guys. All right, let's do this here. Let's just put those there. Let's see what we have. I have no idea what this is. All right, player 1, which is Pandora. Pandora's going to go through her box. So I'm going to Cacodemon. All right, get my other Cacodemon. She's there. Draw a card. Okay, draw a card was a good one because I need a card. All right. What am I doing there? Deal damage to each opposing fighter adjacent. Don't have a opposing fighter adjacent, unfortunately. Do I want to try to go for another? I don't think I do. I think I'm just going to stay with 3. Going to play Zeus's Mischief. Draw 1 card for each revealed misery. That'll be 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. And move an opposing fighter up to 1 space. Gain an action. Oh, you're back there. I got anything here I really want to attack with? I mean, I wanted to attack, but I just don't have much. Nothing good anyway. Card your deck. I mean, just with have a few into it there. There's a decent shot of this being something low here. See what we got. Okay. Okay. So let's see what her card is that she's boosting with. Two. Another Cacodemon card that gets this to a 4. So Mothman takes 1 damage. I'm going to deal a damage to that Cacodemon and deal a damage to Pandora. But Pandora won the combat, so she'll recover 2. And then put Doom tokens on the lowest numbered bridge. It can be bridge number 2, which is the drawbridge, which is the best named bridge. Okay. I think we're through that. Next initiative is Skunk Ape. So Skunk Ape is going to move over 1. Things in the wrong spots here. And Skunk Ape is going to attack Chupacabra. It's currently at 7. Oh, let's throw this 5 at it. See what we got here. It's a deception. Well, I am going to deal 1 damage to Skunk Ape, who's now at a 3. Does recover a health, which I necessarily wanted to there. Need to make sure I go down and get those other Loveland frogs that just knocked off the table. Chupacabra's had a bad time with like hitting these deceptions when we're not really wanting to. Go back into her deck here. Okay. Next is Mothman. Mothman will attack Pandora. 1 out of 3 chance of a thing here. Let's see if this was a good time to throw this or not. Bad time to throw it. Deceptions are killing me this game, man. They're just coming along at the wrong times, not when I want them. Fish card 4 is Chupacabra. maneuver. Not be next to this guy. Unsettle again. Go do that. Chances are it's not a deception. Hey, it's a 2. Now we're increasing it. Each destroyed bridge is only 1. That makes this a 3. That's just twice the printed value, which is a 4. So it's going to deal 1 damage to Mothman. We're just not putting a lot into this guy. And the closest empty starting space, which is going to be right there. And then I will also have Chupacabra draw off of his ability. So Skunk Ape deals damage. There's no one adjacent. That's the number of Doom tokens. So 1, 2, 3. And that's going to be it. Okay. Gonna redo the initiatives again. Constantly shuffling these things. This game can shuffle so much. So much shuffling. Okay, player 2 takes a turn, which is Chupacabra, which is going to be these. Fortunately, at 8 health. It's not really great. I'm going to do for 1. We'll just maneuver again. She's in better shape there, so we'll have her take it from whoever comes to her here. Mothman. Mothman's going to go 2 spaces. I'm just going to attack Pandora. Knock the camera there. And there's a reason I'm going to do this way. I want the movement. So that's the reason I'm moving. Deception. Okay. And that's fine because Pandora's just going to go right there. You go to here. And we shuffle this in the Mothman's deck. Okay. Oh, okay. Next one will be player 1, which is Pandora. Let's go open a box. Pain, we deal 1 damage to each opposing fighter. Aren't any adjacent. Kind of got these two stuck together here somehow. Okay. Gonna shuffle these up here because those two kind of got stuck together and I couldn't tell which one was which. So we gotta do a little shuffling here. All right. What is where now? Okay. Toil. Add +1 to the value of the attacks. I haven't seen that one yet. I really got to get some cards and stuff here. Draw one more. This may be a bad idea. Okay. Hope. Okay, I can look at the next one to see what it is. It's a misfortune, so I will not draw it. So we're going to stay with 3. So that's 3 that are revealed. Gonna maneuver. And Aphrodite's beauty will go here. And we'll maneuver again. What does he got here? Okay, and then I'm just gonna go there. Skunk Ape will attack. Cabra will defend. Okay, so it's gonna be a 3. Okay, so this is gonna deal 1 damage to Chupacabra. He's then gonna deal damage to Skunk Ape. Just gonna heal Chupacabra. Which I really didn't want to heal, but it's the cards I keep getting. Pack this here. All right. So, right, we gotta do these. Mothman is gonna advance it 3. I should have done something. I got rid of some of those. Skunk Ape will deal the damage to Chupacabra, which will put him at 7. Had that all thought out there. Now I've got those 7 health effects on. And no idea what's what here. Nice. Skunk Ape is going to attack Chupacabra. Well, let's do that. This will be a 5. 3. So Skunk Ape lost the card, so its initiative card goes back on the bottom. It's not great. We'll deal with that in a minute. We have as player 2, which is Chupacabra. Okay. Let's go. Attack Skunk Ape. See if we can get rid of this thing. Just a blank 2. Oh, I keep doing that. So Skunk Ape's going to take 2 damage. That gets rid of Skunk Ape. Skunk Ape is gone. Okay. So Skunk Ape is dead. Just you we're worried about now. And Skunk Apes was actually on the bottom, so we know that goes out. Okay, we're getting there, guys. Just gotta get 15 health off of this guy before we're gone. I do gain an action, and I do draw a card from my ability. What do I want to do here? Well, I'm going to maneuver whenever I do. Lure him into there. And then I'm just going to maneuver for this last action. Mothman. Right there. Now Mothman's going to attack, but I get to decide who defends here. He only has like one defense card. He's got several. Natural toughness. See what happens. Okay, it's a 4. It's going to be increased by each destroyed bridge, which will make it a 5. I do get this card back into my hand for whatever that is worth. And you go to the closest empty starting space, which is going to be there for player 1. All right. Let's open your box. Whoa, we're going to summon a Cacodemon. Confusion. I get to move up to a space. Um, do I really have a reason to move? I'm going to draw a card. Another Guided by the Fates, which is the blind boost. Let's do another Misfortune. So that's 3. I'm going to take 4 damage now. Not great. Just stopped it where I was. Actually, let's go ahead and do this. We'll attack Mothy here. He's hitting with a feint, which actually cancels mine, so I do not get my healing because that's a feint. That sucked. That sucked a lot. Just maneuver then. Go. All right. Ease back into it. All right. That we're going to do here now is we're going to destroy a bridge, which is going to be that bridge. No more drawbridge. each have to discard a card. Honestly, probably one of these guided by the fates. And get rid of an unsettle because that's not really useful. Mothman's going to recover 2 and go to 17. We got to start putting damage in the Mothman. And yeah, that went there. Did its thing. All right. What do we got here? Player 2, which is Chupacabra. Let's maneuver. Let's do this here. Three. Okay, so it's going to deal 1 damage to him. So it's 6. 15. Deal damage to each opposing fighter. 4. Add a doom token to the lowest numbered bridge, which will be 3. And then it recovers a health, goes back to 5, and gains an action. Okay. Do I want to hit now? Hit with a 5. Do this and hope that it is not a deception again. Okay. So this will be a 6 since its printed value. The defense is a 3. That makes it a 6. So Mothman's going to take 3 damage. That's the most damage we've put into Mothman. Then it's going to deal the damage. Chupacabra. Then add another Doom token to that bridge. I'll probably have her clear that out here in a minute because I'm about to have her do some healing on it. And actually, I was going to draw for both of those. I'll pretend I drew for that first one that I didn't. Another one. We're going to attack with that because it's a 5. We got to do something here. We got to get damage into this guy. This is a 1. Or higher ignore. It is not. We're not going to add a doom token. This is a 5. He's going to take 4 damage. So this is going to drop him down to 9. 9. And he doesn't do anything there. And I'll draw another card from that. Okay. Mothman is going to just attack Chupacabra. Do this here. See what we can get. It's a 4 into a 3. So it's going to take 1 damage. Then it recovers 1. Deals damage to each opposing adjacent fighter. 3. Adds a doom token to the lowest number bridge. 3. That bridge cannot take any more doom tokens. That is all of that. Pandora, because we know that that's Pandora. Misfortune. Right off the top, misfortune. Can I afford to take the 3 damage? That's not what I was wanting to see. Was misfortune. Not what I wanted. Drop a misfortune in there. Get to him anyway. I gotta stop at 1. I can't. I can't risk the 3. And we're gonna maneuver. Get rid of this one. That'll get rid of all 3 of these. And it heals. Who do I want to heal? See, I think Chupacabra probably needs it more. Let's get you up to 6. But you're still under 7 and get your effect. I'll put you now. 2 maneuver. Put you there. Yeah, you're just right there. Okay. Plus the number of Doom tokens. Doom tokens are gone. So that just goes to 2. Okay. Nothing else. We'll just. I can't remember which one of these is which. It's what? Okay. 1. Player 1. Chupacabra. I'm sorry, no, this is Pandora. This back in here. Let's open this box, see what we get. Pandora up to 1 space. I'm not going to move her. Draw a card. Forged by Hephaestus. Pain, deal 1 damage. To Mothman, I think it's Mothman to 8. I mean, chances are it's like a 50-50 shot there. 50-50 shot of me getting something else. 3 is pretty good, honestly. I'm going to just stay at 3. So we'll stay at 3 in it. Okay, we'll go throw. Here's Curiosity in there. See what you got here, Mothy. Okay, it's 1. Ignore it. Okay, it's not higher. So this is a 6 because it's 3. That makes this a 6 into a 1, which means 5 damage to Mothman. Got Mothman to 3. Once we started attacking Mothman, he started going down pretty quick. And I get to look at the opponent's hand. Top card is going to be this here. Increase it by 1. So this is going to be like a 6 attack or 2, or it would be a 4 defense. It's that. What else do I have? Because I know what's on top now. I know that's going to be a 6 attack. 5. Do you have a 5 defense for him? Do you have a 5 defense for Chupacabra? I'm trying to decide here what I want to do. I can have her hit again, which means she's got these schemes, so she's not really hitting for much. So I can maneuver up to the bridge, drop a scheme, and like give one of us some more health. I could just drop a feint into him just to get rid of that overwhelming dread card. I think I'm gonna do, like doing that, but I'm gonna do it just because I want to get rid of overwhelming dread. I don't want to take that, so that will cancel it, and nothing ends up happening on that combat there. 2. This will be player 2, which is Chupacabra. I'm at 6 health, so we'll draw that into it there. We'll drop a 5 into him. And it's a 50-50 shot of 50-50 shot of a oh, of a deception. Let me see what's in here. Okay, let's see what these two are here. Visage, unimaginable, visage, unimaginable, unimaginable, faint, overwhelming dread. Okay, so it's either his second faint, which this would end up doing 1 damage over, or it is, so it's either feint or deception. Oh my gosh, I keep hitting that. If it's deception, the game is over here. If it's feint, that's it. But it doesn't matter because I think the game's over either way. Yeah, okay, that's going to be 5 into 0. So that is going to take Mothman down to -2. We have defeated Mothman and we defeated everybody else. We have them at 6 and 8. Those are pretty good numbers there at the end. So pretty good, pretty good. Mothman, you are down, sir. Down with the Mothman. Let me grab something here that got knocked out of the way. Okay. I'm groaning because I'm groaning down grabbing stuff. Okay. All right, so that's these guys. If we want to take a look at the other two, we can do that. Give me a minute to drop all these off here. We'll flip over to aliens. We'll flip over to the Martians. We're going to do this. To the Mothman. To the Mothman. I'm a Mothman. Didn't end up doing anything with the cacodemons. I just never had a use for them. Cards weren't really there when there was anything interesting for them. Just gotta grab these guys. Okie. This will be a little crazier here because we're gonna have to figure out how to play these guys a little bit. Here we're gonna have Blackbeard and Loki versus the Martian invaders. It's gonna take us a little bit to get to it here. Wonk. Okay, let me get my Martian invader stuff here. Get these guys all out of the way in a bit. Go with completely different guys here as well. Just a little bit of setup here. Change over the games from one to another. Corner. Did I pull Blackbeard out? Yeah. Did not pull out Blackbeard. I didn't grab him. Oh, okay. Make a little mess here, setting this up. Okay. And we'll do this. We got these four here. I'm going to use a different one. We're just going to grab these out. Okay, so it's going to be Ant Queen and Jersey Devil. Okay. We're going to grab these because these are going to become important. Okay, these are, oh no, this is them here. Devil and, I'm sorry, that's Tarantula. Jersey Devil and Tarantula. Show up. And actually, I forgot what's going on with the Martian invaders and their little cards. it's based off the number of players. So there are 2 players. Martian Invader, wave 1 and 2. Jersey Devil go in. I thought that's the way it went. I just couldn't remember. And then the some riveting stuff here, guys. Basically, they just go in there as effects, place them. Where are my Martian invaders? Martian invaders, Martian invaders. Devil. Be a 10, you should be a 20. Over there. Let's stick these right here. And we'll put beard up there. And we'll grab these. So, okay. I think we're ready to go here. Now, gonna have to figure out how we're gonna play some of these effects here. Basically, what we're gonna do, Loki, a trick is just gonna go on the top of the minion or villain's deck. Blackbeard, we flip a coin to see if they play a coin. I got this coin here. The side that says unmatched is heads. The other side will be tails. I need to get these laid out. Where did they go? I had them. I had them somewhere. I saw them earlier. I saw them. I had them out. Oh, they're right there. These are going to be the symbols. I don't know what they are. When they flip over, effects start happening. All right, so we will get these out of the way here. And we're going to go and draw cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll see real quick if I shuffled these. I did. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do some tricks. Looking for trouble. All right. I think we are in good shape here. Let's see what we got. Jersey Devil takes a turn. Well, Jersey Devil's gonna move up here to this guy. Attack old Blackbeard. Boost this card. If you want to combat, draw a card. It's really the only defense I have. So we're gonna see what we get this. Blood curdling scream. Okay. So I discard a card from my hand or the top of my deck and head to it. Um, then I can boost mine. Well, that is something like. Go ahead and drop a plunder. That'll make that 4. Drop a plunder there and go ahead and even it out again. And then since I won, I get to draw a card. I get a parlay. That's good. Okay, that was a weird interaction. I went through 3 cards in that interaction, though. Jersey Devil tries to mill you for cards, so that's not good. I haven't even played yet, and I'm like down to 3 cards. Tarantula. Oh gosh. All right, Tarantula's gonna go to Loki. Why do we got Loki? More cards in hand than you. Well, they only have like 1 card in hand, so that doesn't really work. I don't really need to recover 3 at this point, though. Hmm, could just take it. I'll just take it. That's a 3. All right, so Loki's gonna take 3 damage. Place a web token there, which stops movement. And this is going to be in the closest empty starting place spot, which is going to be starting spots. Two. Most of them are full. There's 3. There's 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh, it's gonna be that one there. And an initiative card goes on the bottom. All right. Oh gosh. Player 2, which is Loki. Loki now really can't get to anybody. Maneuver. And I'll just draw another card. I gotta do a lot there. Just player 1, so Blackbeard. Let's maneuver 1 and see what we get here. You know what? We gotta get rid of Jersey Devil. Jersey Devil's just gonna kick our butt if we don't get rid of Jersey Devil. Okay. So, okay, I do not have another copy of Queen Anne's Revenge in there. This is if it's a card that has another one. So currently that's a 2 that they have. They have 1 doubloon into Treasury. So we'll see if they play the doubloon. They chose to not pay the doubloon. So that is going to be 5 damage to the Jersey Devil. Good, 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 because we got to get rid of this guy. We can't Can't keep this guy around a long time. Okay. It's the end of his turn. So Martian Invader. Now this is wave 2 here. Any card may discard a card. If not, add an alien to one field bordering the thing. It's early in the game. Or do I have something that's worth getting rid of here? Yeah, fine with that. But I have another one here. Martian Invader takes a turn. Move one space. Move towards Loki. Martian Invader shall attack. So look at Loki's cards. Where is it? Play a trick. Deception. So, deception right there on the top, guys. I don't know what's up with that. Put that in there. That'll deal 2 damage to this guy. Which will put him at 18. And this is now on top of his deck. Saying adjacent to an occupied field, take 1 damage. None of us are. Alien to the lowest numbered empty field. All right. He's going to move to attack somebody. He's going to move to attack Loki. Tarantula is attacking Loki. Here just to get a card. Okay. Top card of their deck. This is why we got to get rid of this guy. I've lost a really good card there with Blackbeard. I really got to have that card. So that sucks. That's why we got to focus on that guy and kill him. Okay. None of there. So it's 1 to 3. I'll win that. I'll draw another card. All right. At the end of it, each player with a fighter in Jersey Devil Zone discards from the top of their deck equal to the threats. I'm going to discard 1 card. No, I'm not in the Jersey Devil Zone. You're the one that's in the Jersey Devil Zone. Parlay. Add a web token to that space. All right. Hey, see why we gotta get rid of this guy. Tarantula is going to go first. Tarantula is going to attack Loki. That's just going to have to take it. I've already put it down there. Okay, so that's 3. Puts me down to 10. Already a web token in this space. The closest empty starting spot is right there. Next, player 1, which is Blackbeard. So we'll have the Sea Dog do the attack. Opposing player discards 1 card from their hand to the top of their deck at its boost value. So it's currently a 1. This is a 5. Currently they're at 5. That one, because that's only a 2. 3. So that'll do 2 damage. That 3. I could, if I wanted to. I did win that, so I drew a card. Okay, and we're going to see if we get the gained action on that. We do get a gained action if they don't spend a coin. Come on, don't spend it. They spent it. So I do not get the action. That's unfortunate. Don't have a way to get Loki over there to deal with this guy. Not wanting to deal with that guy for much longer. Martian Wave 2. Bordering the Martian invader space. We can drop one there. That's fine. Player 2, which is Loki. I'm going to move 3 currently. 1, 2, 3. Gotta get rid of a 3 boost to get there. I could do it this way. boost with that. One, two, three. Attack Jersey Devil. It's a hoax. Okay, well, I get the look, but yeah, it doesn't matter. We're going to stay with hoax. That kills Jersey Devil, gets rid of it. It's good because if we didn't kill Jersey Devil, we were in trouble if we didn't kill Jersey Devil. So Jersey Devil's gone. Just got these now. Okay, good. Unless I got Tarantula, but I'm not as worried about Tarantula. Jersey Devil is like you gotta get rid of. Okay. Martian invaders. Take damage. He's Blackbeard is bordering one, so Blackbeard will take a damage. All right. That's good. Next is Jersey Devil, who's out of the game. And finally, Martian Invader, who will, fortunately, is going to attack a Sea Dog. And I know what it's going to be. It's going to be a 2. The only thing I got is a cancel, and I really don't want to cancel because I kind of want Loki to recover health. So I'm just going to let the Sea Dog take it. Kill the Sea Dog, but Loki will recover 3 health from it. So I'm going to call that a win. Okay. Now the only one in here going to be Tarantula. Places a web token if there's not one. Russian Invader. 1 to the plus the number of occupied fields. So we got 3 occupied fields. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, that moves quick. Interesting spot there. All right. All right, well, shuffled. Okay. March Invader 1. Occupied field, take a damage. That's going to be, well, no, that's, yeah. That's going to be 11 there. Tarantula takes a turn. And Tarantula can get to that Sea Dog. Tarantula's going to attack a Sea Dog. I can't spend my only defense on this Sea Dog. Doesn't matter. Sea Dog's dead. Clear 2, which is Loki. Okay. Maneuver. Let's just go here too. Gonna do that. Grab a Martian Invader card and it's a 3 defense. Okay. So Martian Invader is going to take 1 damage from it. Gets to 17. And they deal damage to each fighter in their zone, which is just going to be Loki. Loki draws a card. And this will go back on the Martian Invaders deck. Martian Invaders going to attack Loki, and we know that he is attacking with that particular card right there. We'll do Sentry's Bet. So, okay. Opponent may discard a card. Let's see if they do it. We're going to flip a coin and see if they do it. Do you do it? They do not do it. So they subtract 3 from it. So that makes it a 1 to a 3. No damage to Loki. And that'll be 2 damage to those guys with that trick. Boink, boink. Trick goes back into there. This will go on the top of the Martian Invader. So we can attack the Martian Invader next. That is a 0 value. So player 1, kind of maneuver. And I will go ahead and get rid of that card there. Get that off there because I'm not doing anything with that card anyway. And I'm going to attack this guy who happens to be defending with a Loki card at the moment when he's not Loki. So this is a 2 into a 3. No damage there. But and he hasn't been dealt any combat damage yet. So after combat, Loki returns that card back to their hand. And then they have no thing, so this will deal 3 damage, which gets it down to 12 because he's not taking combat damage yet. It's all been effect damage that has hit Blackbeard to this point. And lastly, any player may discard a card. You add a Martian if we don't. Honestly, that's not that good of a card, so we'll get rid of it. Okay. Tarantula places a web token. Which will do this. That will flip that. And now this symbol is live on the Martian Invader cards. Just a moment here. Ugh, had that on my head a little too long and it was starting to hurt. Starting to hurt a little bit. Starting to hurt. a bit. All right. First we have the player may discard a card, and if not, we're going to drop an alien. Drop an alien onto that one right there because that one's already occupied. Player two, which is Loki. Loki. Okay. Now there's downfall. We're gonna attack. The heat blast. That is a matching token there. Unfortunately, so it's a 1 to a 4. So to start with, they're gonna take 3 damage, which will drop them down to 9. Oh, sorry, doing this backwards. Drops Loki down to 9. Drops Loki down to 9. And they're going to be the highest numbered empty field. Can be 8, so it's going to put them there. Then they're going to, Loki's going to draw a card, Ragnarok, and this will go on top of their thing there. I can't really get him in any better zone than that, unfortunately. He's probably drawing cards anyway. Blackbeard. Player one is just got to draw some cards. And they still have no doubloons at the moment. So I'm going to play that. I'm going to cover my 2 health. Summon a Sea Dog and gain an action because they got nothing to pay doubloons with. All right. And we'll maneuver again. Show a leg. All right. Okay. Martian Invader is now going to move. So Martian Invader will go here. And he's going to attack somebody with a 4. So let's see what we want to do here, because we know that's what he's attacking with. Don't want to cancel again, because I kind of want the effect to go. Let Blackbeard take it with that. It'll be 2 damage, but it'll give me a Sea Dog back. So Blackbeard will take 2 damage because this is combat damage. He throws a coin into treasury. I get one of my Sea Dogs back. Pink. And then going to deal 2 damage to him from Loki's scheme. Loki's actually pretty good in UMA. The way that this thing has been going. Should be a wave 1 Martians. To occupied field, take a damage. Oh, I didn't think about that. That guy's gone. Yeah, lost one of my Sea Dogs. It's the only one though. Okay. And lastly is going to be Tarantula, who is going to 1, 2, 3 up here to Loki. And we're going to throw an attack at Loki, and we'll see what Loki decides to do about this. 12 health. I'm just going to take it. 3, cancel all effects. Okay, so just 3 damage. All right. With this thing here, advance it equal the 1 plus the number of occupied fields. So that's going to be 3, 1, 2, 3. Place the web token in the space. All right. And we got here Martian Invader Wave 1. Adjacent to it, you take damage. No one's adjacent. Add an alien to the lowest numbered field, which will be right there. Player 2, which is Loki. Let's maneuver. I'm gonna throw. Normally this is a good card, but this is not so great here. Do that. We get rid of these guys. That's a 2. We're gonna play. Looking for trouble. See what Invader throws. Throws out that. We gotta look at their hand, which means I get to look at the next card. Oh gosh, Jeremy. I am not doing well, like not hitting this thing. I'm hitting this stupid board so many times. I keep hitting that stupid thing. See in each field bordering. This will be 2 damage. And that also tells us that this is going to be the next card that plays. So we'll put that there so we know. This will be 2 damage. 2 damage. Loki gets that card back. And then it is place an alien in each field bordering, which is going to be these 2. All right. Martian Wave 2. Field 2. That's okay. Go ahead and do that. Tarantula. 1, 2. It's going to go right there. Tarantula is going to hit Loki. Loki one's just going to take this. That's 4. That was not what I was quite expecting. It was a little harder than I thought it would hit. Martian Invader can attack either of these, but it's going to be this card. So it's going to be a 2. Deals damage afterwards. Underhanded. They don't have that, so we'll throw parlay and we'll just cancel. Got rid of that. Got 1 card now. And yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I kind of need to do something here, man, because maneuver. Maneuver again. Tarantula places a web token. Invader 1 plus the number of. It's enough that it's going to hit there, and this is going to go. So now we have this symbol. As soon as that fourth one flips, that's it. Now we're going to have more symbols online for these guys. Not getting good. No idea what's up now. Okay. Martian invader's going to attack. Blackbeard take it. We'll see what happens here. In the sky. We do have that, so that would add 2, so that would be a 5. Look at the next card. Okay, so this is a 5. I'm taking 2. It would actually be okay to have the Martian invader move. So put this one on top. We'll take here. So Blackbeard take a damage. We'll play a double. Oh, yeah. That was supposed to. Empty field. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, he takes one more because that set it to a 2. That's right. So I take an extra one. Okay. Wave 1. Now we have to the empty field. It's going to be 3. Tarantula. Going to attack Loki. 50-50 shot. Yikes. Now, at least I know that this one is a deception next time it comes out, just because of that's the only card that's left. 2. That, because we're going to clear out stuff. 2. Both of us ended up here on the bottom. Maneuver. Discard that. Will clear this field out. Maneuver. Whatever. Get rid of subs in here. Clear those. No, it's just not that good, man. Okay. Okay, Martian Invader. 3. 1, 2, 3. Tarantulas, outer webs. Okay. Well, let's see what we got. Martian Invader. Martian Invader is attacking with that. Probably low key, although he doesn't have a whole lot of. This is going to be a 5. So that is the one to play there. That is the one to play there. And there's a reason for that. Okay. So if I do this right, we switch. So this is a 3, this is a 2. This becomes a 4. That's going to deal 1 damage. It's going to put that on the top of Martian Invader's deck. Get discarded. You're going to highest numbered empty field, which will be 8. It's not that big a deal for Blackbeard. I think I can get you there. I think I can get you one of us there. Okay, Tarantula. It's going to attack Loki. We know that's a deception. Waited too long for the deception. You got through the whole deck. And we knew it was deception there at the end. All right. Next, Martian Wave 2. Into a field adjacent. Sure. Player 2, which is Loki. maneuver. Loki will attack. Gonna play that. Now, just to look at it, we'll see what comes up here next. The hoax. Okay. Hoax would put this back into there. So this is something here. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna play this. Was according to Gary's thing, they're looking at the next one. I think what would happen is this would go back. It would actually just shuffle into the deck. Um, and I would just deal 4 to the Martian Invader. Gets the Martian Invader down to 1. So we got down to 1, guys. We just gotta do it. And I think what happens, weird as this is, I think the trick just shuffles it in. I'm closing my eyes. I'm just shuffling this up here. I don't know what I'm doing. Can't see what I'm doing. Shuffling blind. Okay. Well, Loki's card's in there somewhere. Player 1, which is Blackbeard. Blackbeard may be able to deal with this. Maneuver. Do this. That would be a 5. It's not a, that's got to be a Sea Dog. I don't have a Sea Dog there. Put you there. Hit that again. I'm going to keep hitting this thing. It's right here at head level. All right, let's see what we got. What do we got? Is a 2 and cannot be changed. No. Okay. See if I gain an action or not. Do I gain an action to pay a doubloon? They do pay a doubloon. So no action game for me either. Oh, that went terrible. Okay, they're only at 1 health. I think we can still pull this off, guys. One more initiative. Here's inside adjacent to field. Occupied field, take a damage. Blackbeard is adjacent, so he will take a damage. Okay. Didn't do anything. This is gonna 1, 2, 3. That's enough. It's gonna go there and flip this one over. And also this guy is supposed to go to the lowest numbered empty field, just 2. Let's put you there. Let's put you there actually. If I can get to you that way. Okay. See if we can get 1 damage into this guy before the end of the game. I think we can probably do it. Scary things are Loki is really low health. Fortunately, that healing card got shuffled into the deck somewhere, and I don't know where it is in that deck. Hopefully, I can get a Sea Dog or something to him there. Okay. All right. Martian Invasion 1. Do I have any cards I want to get rid of? Take a damage if we're adjacent. Just Blackbeard. Martian Invader. In case he's going to go right there. It's a deception. I do get a Sea Dog back. So this card goes back in here again. Which is Blackbeard. Let's maneuver. Sea Dog. Come on, Sea Dog. Let's do it. Well, this is going to do because that's a 2 into a 1, which is going to defeat the Martian Invader. The Sea Dog did it. He's going to be gone. Still deals damage to that Sea Dog, and the Sea Dog's got nobody to deal damage to. But we pulled it off. I thought we might not for a bit, but we did. Okay, guys. So anyway, that's a look here at everyone on this. Not sure how many of you even stuck around for this, but anyway, glad you got to see a little bit of this here. We'll be around and see you guys later.